success for the security forces, especially the Indian Army and the Jammu and Kashmir Police, because the divisional commander of the Hizbul Mujahideen, who was instrumental in pushing thousands of terrorists into the Indian territory, especially in the Rajouri and the Poonch district, has been neutralized. And now a huge cache of arms and ammunition has been recovered from his possession. Now the Jawans of the Indian Army, they are showing these weapons that have been recovered: a AK-56 rifle, a pistol along with a silencer, a consignment that was being pushed from across as he was being sent to the Indian territory to carry out major terror attack. The Pakistani currency too has been recovered from him, along with the e-tables and the medicine. First, I'll show you the weapons that he was carrying. This is the AK-56 rifle that he was carrying along with him, with a huge cache of arms and ammunition. Apart from this, this is the pistol, the Austria-made pistol that he was carrying along with him, and also this silencer with him. 2 grenades have been recovered, along with the Pakistani currency of more than 8,500 rupees. His Pakistani nationality card, his ID card, some photographs have also been recovered from the possession of Munir Hussain, who is the top recruiter and infiltrator, facilitator for the Hizbul Mujahideen. In 3 decades of his involvement in the terror activities, he has pushed more than 1,000 terrorists into the Indian territory. And these are the medicine that clearly shows the Pakistani hand. The marking of made in Pakistan reveals what the rogue state of Pakistan is actually up to. But due to the alertness of the security forces, the input that was generated by the Jammu and Kashmir Police, this dreaded terrorist is no more, and his associate who tried to get back to the Pakistani territory, he was shot dead inside the Pakistani territory. So on the whole, 2 terrorists have been neutralized. The body of one has been recovered. Another, when trying to get back, he was hit there only in the Pakistani territory. And I'll request Sarjeevan to show you the markings of the Karachi, Pakistan, that how he was carrying the made in Pakistan e-tables as well as the made in Pakistan medicine. So these clearly have the made in Pakistan markings, showing that how the Karachi made food items are being brought into the Indian side. So this was for the long haul of this terrorist, because he was being sent here as a commander. He was to revive the cadres of Hizbul Mujahideen in Rajouri and Poonch, and then to carry out acts, because Hizbul Mujahideen in the past also had a good ground support that the Pakistan-based terror groups are trying to garner, and for the same he was being sent into the Indian territory. He was carrying the bag along with the other ammunition. It was inside this bag only that all the arms and ammunition were actually, and this shows, this huge cache of arms and ammunition shows that how prepared these terrorists are actually when they were sent into the Indian territory. We are showing you what has been recovered from the line of control in the Poonch, where a major recovery has been made and 2 terrorists have been neutralized. This comes as a big success for the security forces, as ahead of the Independence Day, a major terror plot of the Pakistan has been foiled, and a huge cache of arms and ammunition, including these guns that can prove fatal, because these are the guns that are continuously being used by the terror groups to target the security forces as well as the civilians. But now this entire consignment has been seized, and the Republic Media Network is the only channel on ground showing you the recovery from this dreaded terror commander who was coming here along with his associate, but has been killed in the Indian territory, his associate in the Pakistani territory. No matter who tries to sneak into the Indian territory, the fate will remain what has been the fate of Munir Hussain. He was the one who was instrumental for the past 3 decades, and now he's he's a past and big success for the security forces, as he was carrying this huge cache of arms and ammunition. And this plot of Pakistan, especially to focus into the Indian territory in Rajouri and Poonch, shows that they are not only trying to push the top terrorists into the Indian territory, but also trying to shift the base of the terrorism to Jammu and Kashmir, because in the Kashmir Valley, they have seen what has happened to the top commanders. Many of the top commanders have totally been wiped out by the security forces. But here in Jammu and Kashmir, in the Rajouri and Poonch, there have been 3 terror attacks that have claimed the life of 17, including 10 Jawans of the security forces in the past 7 months. So that somehow gave a ray of hope to the terror groups. But the security forces have shown their might, and the intel input that was generated by the Jammu and Kashmir Police and meticulously worked upon by the Indian Army along with the the Special Operation Group has resulted in the elimination of this top commander of the Hizbul Mujahideen, the divisional commander of HM Munir Hussain, along with his associate, those who were trying to sneak into the Indian territory but have been neutralized by the security forces. And this comes as a success in the backdrop of the recent incidents, because back-to-back operations are coming, and that has somewhat rattled the terror commanders sitting in the Pakistan, the top terror commanders, that they have to send in more associates, more terrorists into the Indian territory. So this was the silencer that was recovered from him, and this usually happens in case when some of the top commanders are sent. They are given the silencer pistols along with the silencers so that they can carry out the targeted killings if needed for their security. So this was all in all the operation that took place in the depth of the night, because it was at around 2 when these terrorists tried to sneak in into the Indian territory, but the attempt was foiled. Yes.
Absolutely. Gursimran getting us all the details coming in right now. And Gursimran, Republic has got the exclusive footage of how these terrorists were tracked down and how these recoveries were made. Let's play it out. Viewers, let's shift the focus. Law and order situation remains on the edge in Manipur. Tension prevails in different pockets through curfew was relaxed.